EA Sports in the National Football League. Welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. Corey Horton now to return it. Oh, yeah. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down. Brings up second down, 7. Once again, it's Walker. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Working his way out left. And he did all he could, but he's going to be forced out at the line of scrimmage, well short of a first down.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. 32-yard line. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. Brings up second down. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Johnson. And this is going to be a Steelers first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So that's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. At the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8. Out of the gun, it's Howard. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Leonard Williams. He gets into drop in for his first sack of the young season. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it's come out to the 20-yard line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Patrick Queen in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. For the middle, it's cut. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. Here's Michael Dixon now. And John's a punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. On the return is Austin. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line. Now Howard on 1st down. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he will dive into the end zone. 82 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So after 1, 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Go! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! Go!
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Derek Harmon, first rounder out of Oregon, there for the stop.
36-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Time, here comes Zach Charbonnet. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
On 3rd down, Milrow. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Derek Harmon having success early in his career. His second sack in these first few weeks of the season. On comes the punter now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Here's Austin to return. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Play action. It's Howard. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Lucas Van Ness. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. Howard now to throw it here on second down. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
He's free to midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. Off the play fake, here's Howard. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Howard back to the air one more time. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. And that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Throw again, it's Howard. That's caught, right side, it's fired. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll go. It's Johnson. 1st down and more inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one. They'll run with Johnson. And he steps out wide, and he'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Tiger, 19, Tiger. Hey.
On the ground, it's Walker. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Oh, big hole left side. And he will score. Corey Horton, touchdown Seattle. That his first touchdown of the new year.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. They get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. That is intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
15-yard pickup there. First down, Seattle. From the gun, it's Milrow. Forced out wide. Taking off, and he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Second down and 8.
Back to 60, 10 Warriors, step on low 18. 19 side, nice, go.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Here we go. 60 Vices, 60 Vices.
Now Milrow. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. And he will get into the end zone. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seahawks. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. For Metcalf, 48 TD grabs in 6 years with Seattle. That is first with Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good, so add one more, and it will take a first-half lead into the locker room. ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. To throw it on first down is Howard. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Howard. Rolling to the left. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That is caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 42 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard. To throw is Howard. The second down throw is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on third and 1.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Now, Howard. Headed left, buying time. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. DeMarcus Lawrence able to pursue and drop him for a big loss on second and goal. Third and long. Here's Howard. And he'll take it on in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Okay, great. Come on. 65 catch. Step forward, 70. Ready.
They'll throw on first down with Milrow. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. an even 40 yards. First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Panther 11, Panther 11.
To the air, it's Milroe. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. Set to go now on first and 10. Here's Milroe to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
The Seahawks are going to be set up with a first and goal as strong running takes them down to the 9.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Cowboy 80. Go.
On the zone read, this is Milroe. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Jalen Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Here's Howard. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jones.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Forced out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completed. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
19 strike, 19, 70,
Throwing is Milroe. It is brought in the end zone. Corey Horton. Touchdown Seahawks. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 11. And quick to pick up the first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A loss of a yard brings up second down at the 47-yard line.
Second and 10. Out of the gun, it's Howard. He finds Austin with the grab. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's going to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They get 4 on 4th and inches.
First and 10 at the
Throwing is Howard. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. It's second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be third. They need 1. Another run here with Johnson. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on 4th down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6? Or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides. Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And it's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Come on.
Here's Charbonnet. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
49-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. It is 2nd and a yard.
Cowboy 80.
To come. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. They'll drop to throw. Hit as he threw. The pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
A gain there of 27 yards.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
70, Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Viking, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now it's Milrow. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I can recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble, probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone, and Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
Here's 1st and 10. To the air, Howard. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now the point after try from Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st down. Howard. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
15 yards. And the Steelers first down. and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Howard. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Clock to stop at 21 seconds to go in the game. Here is first and goal. Working out of the gun. Here's Howard. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. Clock to stop with 18 seconds remaining. On second down, Howard. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. Now they'll be looking at third and goal. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
Pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Handoff, running left is Walker. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the